What's going on there in YouTube land? It's your boy Trail checking in with another video. Listen, I was sitting here doing my normal Sunday thing that I normally do on every Sunday. I normally sit back, reflect on the week that passed, whatever pickups I got. I normally look at them, take a couple flicks or whatever, post them on IG or whatever, comment on a couple posts, chop it up with a couple sneakerheads that I know online, and I normally clean all my kicks for the week. And I normally put up all my hats and whatever I wore that weekend, or that Friday or Saturday night or whatever I put on during the week. As far as regular clothes, it's not work clothes. I normally, you know what I'm saying, wash out, do my thing, do my normal Sunday reset. So I said, and I'm always wanting to talk more to the normal sneakerheads, the normal, you know what I'm saying, people that really like put it on, the big and tall guys out here. Cause like I said, this is a Creed lifestyle channel. This isn't a sneaker channel per se, just basically focused on sneakers, even though I do a lot of sneaker content because that is what I love. But if you're not new to the channel, you know that I've done, or I do fragrance vlogs, reviews, big and tall review on clothing. I've done Shein. I just did my normal thing that I normally do too. I got a bunch of clothes that I've copped, so I'm getting ready to do a vlog on that, a try on haul. I'm about to try something different with the try on haul. I've been looking at a couple women that do try on hauls, and I feel like women got that on lock. And I feel like men, we tend to get shy when it comes to the camera, when it comes to the try on hauls, or we do the same thing and it's not really informational. Because I feel like a lot of men gatekeep when it come to things. I mean, whether it be, and what's so crazy is big and tall guys, I feel like, how can you gatekeep something when it took you a long time to be able to find that piece or that shoe or whatever it is that you got that's for a big and tall person? How can you gatekeep that when you know what that person went through, when you know what that person is going through to find it, and you went through the same thing and it took you a long time to find it? And it ain't really got to be big and tall. Like I said, my channel, I do a lot of big and tall because I am big and tall. Like, if you're not big and tall, you don't understand. Like, I'm 6'3", over 300 pounds. Like, I'm huge per se, but a lot of people aren't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if the camera can tell or if you've seen the videos. A lot of people aren't really big and tall, and they really feel like they put this image up that they are big and tall. But so I got that vlog coming with more clothing that I'm getting ready to do. And I'm actually going to post that on Monday night. I'm actually going to shoot that Monday night after work, do that real quick. And then I got 2 videos that I'm going to upload today, which will be this video. And then I got some hauls from this past weekend. Like, if you looked at my IG, you know, I copped them Air Force Ones, which is in this box. And I got another shoe I copped right here. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my content out and just be more intentional with my content. Let's say that. So we gonna chop it up today on camera. I want to chop it up like this is a live. I know you can't answer me per se, like a live feed, but you can answer me in the comments. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. If you don't follow me over there, we'll put that up. You can follow me on Instagram, and we gonna chop it up, man, tonight. Like, just do my regular thing. I'm chopping it up with y'all about real life, everything that us men we go through, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel. This is what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I've been wanting to do. And I feel like my Sunday reset videos, that's what this is going. I mean, sometimes it take you a minute to do what you want to do because you get caught up in your own way. So, and I got a couple of people that's told me that a lot of times, you in your own way, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And I'm not in my own way no more. So, but we're going to talk about some of the kicks that I actually wore this week. Like, this was my church shoe today. I wore this to church today. Normally I post a picture of what I wear to church, and I didn't today, but this is what shoe I wore to church today. And just so happened, the only reason I wore this today is because I haven't worn this a lot. And this is the last release, and we got this getting ready to drop again, which I don't understand why, but I've always had a crush on this shoe. And that was because when it originally released, I didn't get it. I remember one of my buddies had this shoe, and man, I was like, it was just something about this shoe. I was jealous. I don't know how many of y'all gonna really admit that. Like, I was jealous he had this shoe, and like, man, I was jealous. Like, so like right now, like, one thing I do know about these shoes, and I've known about them for years, even when I did the other ones that I did cop when like they originally released, I never copped these when they originally released, but I did have like the Playoff 13s and I had the Bread 13s. Is it the Bread? Yeah, the Bread, the one with the black with the red. Yeah, I had those. But what I do know about these, like I'm doing now, this rubber, this white pod that's on these, I guess they call these like paw prints because it's like the cat that's his alter ego or whatever. Them things are so hard to clean, man. I remember taking toothbrushes, white shoe polish. Man, them things are so hard to clean. Now that I'm older, so, and the way I do my shoes now, I just normally just, after I wear them, I just, you know what I'm saying? I used to put a towel down on the floor in my cars because you get that heel dirt, you know what I'm saying, on shoes, especially with Air Force Ones. I used to take my shoes off and drive like, that was crazy. Like the stuff you used to do as a youngster just to keep your shoes because your money wasn't where it is as an adult, because as an adult, you got adult money and you can just, you know what I'm saying, you can go spend that shit. And a lot of people are not going to admit that they really didn't have it as a kid. And I didn't have it. I mean, I was doing what I had to do when I was young. But as I got older, I started, you know what I'm saying, maneuvering how I move. And I was just getting shoes left and right. And I just, like I said, I just always been addicted to kicks. And that's just been my thing ever since I was a youngster. Like kicks and hats. Like before it was popular, I was really doing this. And a lot of people say that, but was you really doing it? Like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody say they really doing it. So, I mean, I could be lying just like anybody else could be. But for me, I know the truth. And if you know me personally, or if you've seen me in real life, you can tell when a person's real about they passion, what they really passionate about. Like I said, that's something that I always noticed about a lot of sneaker YouTubers, that they really they like shoes, but they not passionate about it. I'm not saying be so passionate where you in love with the shoe or you go crazy about the shoe, or you just kind of like, I don't know, like you just, like you missing bills to buy the shoe. I ain't saying go that crazy, but I mean, as a youngster, I remember I didn't pay my cell phone bill because I wanted a shoe so bad. And a matter of fact, that shoe was the Cool Gray 11 when it first dropped. I didn't pay my cell phone bill just so I could get that shoe. And man, I got pulled over racing to the mall to get that shoe. I got a ticket that day. I didn't cop the shoe at first at one mall, ended up going to another mall, didn't cop the shoe. And like, I'm talking about the original release date. Like I caught a speeding ticket, didn't cop the shoe that whole day. I didn't cop that shoe to the next day, which was crazy. So that day I wanted a gray shoe so bad because all my buddies had the Cool Gray 11s and we was going out, and I ended up copping a Cool Gray Air Force One just so I could just have on a gray shoe. And I still felt like a loser, an oddball. Just like, that's how crazy it used to be. So I ended up, like I said, the Air Force Ones, I ended up copping them, wearing them to the little kickback or whatever, and felt weird about it. And but I ended up getting the shoe the next day on somebody copped them and they needed the money and they couldn't keep them, so they sold them to me. So I ended up getting them. But long story short, man, don't sacrifice your bills for these kicks. They'll be there. Nowadays, I mean, it's so easy to get kicks. If you know what I'm saying, like kicks is there. Like you can really cop them on like Gold, StockX. I mean, I don't cop. I've copped one shoe off there, and that was because like I said, I've only done resale once, and that was for the penny one, and that was it. Like I'm just not a resale type of person. I won't buy resale. I just won't have the shoe. Like for instance, the Neon Air Max 95. I want that shoe so bad, and I'm just not paying no $2-something for that shoe or $300 for that shoe, when that shoe should be sitting in the store, but it's not. And that's just what it is. But I'm not paying resale on Gold or StockX. Like, I'll trade for it. I got shoes that I'll trade for, but I'm not going to pay resale. That's just not, I just don't do resale. I'm never paying resale for nothing. Like, like some of them Oregon Air Maxes, Air Force Ones I want, and I know they only came out like on Gold and stuff. They only released on Gold. So you got to kind of like pay that price on there. And I feel like, is that resale or is it not resale? I don't really know, but I want it and I'm gonna get it eventually. There's a couple shoes on there, like I said, I won't, but I'll get them eventually. But also, as far as like clothing and stuff, like it's kind of hard to find clothing for us big and tall guys. Like, you can only shop at a couple stores. There's a bunch of stores, but it's a different level of the big and tall. Like, some people are, they say they big and tall, but they not really big and tall. They're more like medium tall. Like, a lot of these guys, they really only wearing 3X's because maybe a 4 because they're short. And I feel like if you short, you got a better chance, because even with some of the clothing, they'll go to a 4X. But with me being tall, it's like a halter top. So I'll get a shirt and it'll fit, but it's short and it's wide. So it's made for like a short, wide guy. And I feel like a lot of guys will just put it on because they want to put it on, and they trying to make it popular to wear crop tops. I'm not wearing no crop top. I'm a grown old man. I'm a unk. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a unk out here. So, like, I'm not wearing no crop top shirt. That's just not my steez. I don't get down like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I just don't cop a lot of that stuff. So, like, with the next haul that I got coming up, I end up copping a lot of fall stuff. I'm not gonna say fall. I did some spring and fall stuff. So fall, spring stuff, and winter stuff too. A couple reach backs on some different stuff that I seen online, and there's some summer stuff in there too. Like, I try to be intentional with what I cop, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta cop, like, when you see it, you gotta act on it, especially if you're a big and tall guy. Like, you can't hesitate. Like, if you hesitate, you snooze, you lose. Like, shopping for big and tall clothing is worse than trying to shop for a shoe that's popular on release day. Like, and that's every day. So it's like, for the big and tall guys that really know, like, we really got to put that footwork in to get these clothing that we really want. Like, if it's a polo, or if it's, I mean, no matter what it is, if it's anything that's decent looking, you got to remember, it's celebrities that's big and tall. So they really got the plug on this stuff. These brands be reaching out to them, and they really be giving them the stuff before it drops. Just like when we want shoes, we can't get them because they didn't give it to all the NBA players because they foot the same size as ours. Like, it's really NBA players that's only wearing 13s and 14s and 12s and stuff. So, like, some of them, like, they kids and stuff, so they really be getting them shoes. Like them Tiana Taylors, you're not gonna tell me them shoes sold out. Excuse me, you're not gonna tell me them shoes sold out like the way they did. And then I'm still to this day haven't seen anybody rock them shoes. Like, I've seen females wear them, but I haven't seen any guys really wear them and be like, oh, I got the Tiana Taylor, them threes. They clean, but like I said, I wanted them for resale, but I actually wanted to wear them because I just felt like I was straight cutting them vines off before I even knew you could cut the vines off. I was gonna cut them off. So that was just my thing. Also, forgot, I'm getting caught up in one of the stories and stuff. This was another shoe I wore this weekend. My OG Shadow 1 low. Like, I love the lows this low, not that other low that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the lows. So I wore this weekend too as well. This was one of my regular little wears. I love lows. I got 2 pair of lows I actually wore this weekend. I don't know how you wear your shoes. Like, on a Saturday and Sunday, with me being regular working during the week, I don't really wear my kicks that much. So during the weekends, I switch shoes 4 or 5 times. Like, man, crazy. I switch shoes. Like, I wear a shoe in the morning, and then by lunch, I'm in something different. And then by the evening for the nighttime, I'm in something different again. So I done switch shoes 3 times on a Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm switching twice, because what I'm wearing to church, and then what I'm going to put on after church that I might move around in if I go to the mall or I go out to catch brunch or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I move totally different on the weekends than a lot of people do. But it is what it is. It's just how I get down. I'm going to start vlogging that too as well, just like how I switch kicks and stuff, just to show people. Because I feel like I said, a lot of people gatekeep how they keep their kicks clean, how they wear their kicks. A lot of people just copping kicks and they just sitting. Like, I got a lot of kicks that's just sitting as well. Like, I got a stack over there. I got 15 shoes that's new pickups that's sitting over in this corner. Not to mention what's right here. There's 2 pickups that's new. That's another shoe that I wore. And then 3 boxes right here of other shoes that I'm about to put on Trade Block and trade some shoes on there. So if you wear 13 or 14, holler at me on Trade Block. We'll put that name up as well. It's really the same. We can trade some kicks on there or whatever. I ain't really pressed for kicks like that, so don't shoot me no used shoes. I don't do used shoes. No shoe on there that I'm trading is used. Everything is DS. like a lot of times I don't even get a chance to wear these kicks. I got a couple kicks that I've worn and I've took pictures in or wore them to like dinner and put them back in a box. So I really consider that brand new. I don't want retail for it, but I ain't finna just give it away for $100 neither. Because after I spent $200 on it or whatever, but needless to say, that's just how it is. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. We sit up here cleaning kicks and just talking that talk on a Sunday, just a reset day, just finding out more about each other and just like finding out what I really do, you know what I'm saying, on my day to day and how I feel and like, and something else that I really be wanting to talk about on my channel, but I don't really be wanting to like indulge in it too much because I feel like some people get online and they just like, I'm not gonna say they clout chase, but they tend to just talk about things just to get clicks and views. But I'm really big on it within the last 10 years of my life is mental health. Far as a man, I don't care what race you is, black or white, it's hard for a man to coexist in America, but I also feel like it's a little bit harder for a black man to a certain extent. It's gotten a little easier, but it's also been hard for so long that a lot of people forget how hard it really is for a black man, because now it's just getting hard on a man, period. And we coming together, whether, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like shoes, sneakers, and culture, it brings us together as humans. I mean, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember playing Xbox 360. I got people on there that I've been friends with for years, and I don't even got an Xbox anymore, no more, but I still get on my Xbox account, get online and message them. A couple of them I'm friends with on like IG or whatever, Twitter or whatever, you know what I'm saying, on whatever it's called, X now. I'm friends with a couple of them on there on TikTok or whatever, but it's just people that I've known. And I remember staying up late nights, like I'm talking till 4 or 5 in the morning playing a game with these folks, just chatting away, just talking about life, man, and just indulging and seeing people that I, you know what I'm saying, just like, that's the same thing with the sneaker industry. Like seeing people I'm saying, I'm stuttering like a weirdo because this is like real talk to me. Like just talking to people that you encountered and met and like you watched them raise their kids. You remember when their girlfriend had their kid and they all of a sudden now their kid is grown and you see pictures of them. You like, dang, man, I remember you first had her or had him and now you got 2, 3 kids and you married. And that's the same thing with IG. Like it's people that I've known on IG for so long. I witnessed them go from no kids to now they got a kid that's playing sports they self. Like I know, and I'm not just saying men, I'm saying women too. Like there's women on there that I've watched them lose parents. People watch me lose my mom, like different stuff like that, go through breakups, emotional, the internet is crazy. Like you tend to talk to people on the internet and you watch them go through an emotional roller coaster and you don't even realize it. But then you also got people on there that really don't go through an emotional roller coaster. They just really be posting stuff, just trying to get likes, and they just they just be what they call it, clickbaiting or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of men or people, period, like we really need to just lock in and just like check on your people. Like one of the guys I grew up with not too long ago, I found out that he killed himself, and I witnessed this. I don't even get on my Facebook account, but I got on there because I seen that this happened. I don't even use my Facebook. It's strictly for family. Like, yeah, excuse my allergies killing me. But like I witnessed that everybody was talking about, oh man, he should have called me. He should have called me. But I'm like, how many times did he post something that y'all didn't take heed and listen to what he was really saying? Like he really was on there talking like, hey man, I'm having a hard time, or this, that, and this, that. Like, and I'm like, I can't, it's not that I don't feel sorry for the situation. I 100% do. But at the same time, like you study saying, I wish he would have called me. I wish he would have called me. He's not. If you're going through something, you're not going to call nobody. Not this day and age. You don't even really want to talk to nobody because everybody's so judgmental. They're going to put your business on the internet. And like, who can you really trust? Like people say they're your friends. And like, man, like I remember going through a bad breakup. I remember losing my mom. I remember all that stuff happened like within a couple years span. And I went through it. Like I was going through it. I remember bashing women online, just going through it emotionally, just talking crazy. And like, it was a couple people reached out, a couple females reached out, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was a lot of people on there just laughing at thinking it's jokes. in games, and it really wasn't. It was really just me and my emotions just lashing out, wanting attention because I needed some type of guidance and somebody to kick me some wisdom and somebody to just be there just to just talk to. So it's just what it is. But also, here's another shoe that I wore this weekend, another switch up. Boom. The OG one low. The laces I got in here, if you can tell, these are from my A Mom and Nair fours. Them I can't remember the name of them, but whatever, the fours that they released, not the last one, but the ones before when they released them with the threes. So that's what lace is in there. And I thought because that cream lace, the cream bottom, and it's just, this shoe just, it do it for me. This was one of my favorites, and I had to have this blue. And they were supposed to release another blue one, but they didn't release, so this is what I wore too. I got one more, but this video, we already at like 20 minutes on the video, and I could sit here and talk all night about just talking about stuff, and that's just what it is. So I'm actually gonna try to start going live on either IG or either on here and just chopping it up, getting some other sneakerheads in the loop, and we just chopping it up on some real stuff. And we not just gonna talk about kicks, we gonna talk about everything, and that's just my goal, because I feel like this sneaker community, it can evolve way bigger than what it is. And I feel like people aren't using it for what it's really used for, or what it could be used for. Let's say that. Let's just say that. Whether it be sneaker community, hat community, whatever community, gaming, whatever, just social media, just everything, man. We need to start locking in as people and really just like doing what we need to do, getting each other involved, helping each other. Like I feel like I always say, rock what you want, not what others want. As I always said on the end of my videos, because that's true. Like, rock what you like. And if I can help you get a shoe, I'm going to help you. Like, take for instance, I got 2 of them Deshaun Jordan dunks, them Arizona dunks. Somebody want one of the other ones that I got that it's a DS. I was just going to keep it because I like the shoe that much. But he wanted the shoe and he didn't get it. I'm going to throw him the oop for the retail. I don't care. It's not that serious to me, because I'm probably not going to wear that one enough to tear it up. At this point in my life, I don't wear shoes enough to tear them up. They'll probably tear up themselves just from just sitting, deteriorating quicker than I'll probably tear it up. So what's the point of me doubling up? It's not a point, but I just be wanting to double up because I can. I remember I couldn't double up, and I remember tearing up shoes and I wanted it again and it was too late. So that's just another childhood emotion that I have, that I've put out in the world, and I do it. So that was me being vulnerable for a moment with y'all right now. So it's Sunday. I want y'all to reset. Enjoy y'all Sunday, the rest of it. If you just watching this video, if you just listening to this video, just hearing my voice, and you cleaning up or you tending to your kids, doing with your Sunday thing, man, shout out to y'all, man. But y'all be good. Y'all be great. Remember, rock what you want. It's also my birthday week. I'm gonna put in my Cash App. I want everybody to send me $1. Give me $1, man. Just give me $1. Help me get that grill I want. I'll pay resale that way. If everybody contribute $1 and help me get to this point where I can grab a shoe for resale, it's a shoe that I want. I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna put it on my IG. So y'all be good. Y'all be great, man. I'm out, man.